Hello everyone, welcome to Sunday. I've got out a bit late today, but I only plan on doing a short ride, just spin the legs out. I'm doing alright today though. Motivation is high, my heart rate variability score was finally low at 16. My heart rate's not been spiking to begin with in like zone 4. So I'm doing alright today, I don't feel too stressed or anxious. 1 second of the hot. Nice horse that. But yeah, today I'm just doing about 15 miles, just spin the legs out. Yesterday was a bit of a worry on my long ride, as you probably, if any of you watched. I thought I might have a ring of death because my headset bearings are worn, but it's not too bad. From doing research, it looks like pretty normal level of wear. So this should be my last ride on worn bearings, and then I should have a pretty comfortable bike. My feet are feeling better. My balance has gone back to 4%. So I think moving my cleat back on my right hand side was just taking some getting used to. But yeah, things are okay today. Don't know how much I'm going to record because it's just a small ride really, but I'm just trying to keep a record. I've got into the routine now. This will be 2 weeks that I've done all my mobility work, all my strength work, been on every bike ride and filmed them all. I just need to have the courage to upload them now. I've got 8 ready, and if I leave it too long then people are going to be seeing my really old ones and thinking they're present, but it's only 2 weeks, isn't it? They're very wishy-washy, my vlogs. One day I'm happy, one day the world's falling apart, but I'm trying to be as real as possible. I'll leave you with these horses and catch you a bit further. So I'm a little bit further. I'm catching up a cyclist, so I'm trying to record this so I don't end up pushing too hard. I'm so happy that my wheels seem to be alright now. I'm cruising along at a bit of speed. I think it's gained me nearly a mile an hour. At least half a mile an hour average speed. So my bike's feeling pretty rapid. Can't wait till my headset's done. This rattle you're hearing's my brake levers, I think. They're a bit rattly. But I was thinking of getting some heat shrink and putting on a little bit of metal on the inside that clicks the lever to try and dampen it, but it's alright when I'm actually cycling because I have my hands on them. It's a nice day today, the wind's a bit lower. Like I was saying, my heart rate variability today was 16, and that's after doing a 40-mile ride yesterday. So I think I'm doing better. One more week and I think I'll be in a better place. I need to start focusing on sorting out my universal credit now. Now I've got all the bits for my bike from my tax return. Luckily it hasn't cost as much as I was worried about to fix everything, but so I'm quite happy. I've got plenty of money to live off for food and everything. Should last me a couple of months, so I can slowly try and get my life back on track. Get on universal credit. Try not to be forced straight into a job, so I just end up back at square one. But hopefully someone understands and can see my problems for what they are. My whole life's just been trying to get a grip, so hopefully they can see I do actually need some support, but time will tell. I'll leave you a bit further and I'll catch up with cyclists. See you soon. So I am 7.5 miles in now. We're doing alright today. Wish I got in a bit sooner. There's a plane landing there. That'll be flying into Sherburne Helmet if I'm capturing it. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm getting on top of my bike. It's really motivating me to get out and these vlogs. But hopefully we're only on and up. But I thought that at the start of this year, and then my bike fell to pieces and I missed out all summer. But hey, I kind of want to get a new drivetrain, but that'll be like £100. Because at the minute I've got a 52/36 front chainring, a semi-compact, and I've got a 11/28 cassette on the back, so it's a bit tough gearing for when I get to the hills. I want a 32 on the rear really. I used to have a 34, but that was too much. Sorry, car was coming, got nervous. Yeah, 40, a 34 tooth was too much. I never used the smallest gears. But, so I stole my 28 tooth cassette off my Wahoo kicker, and I've been using that ever since. Because back when I started cycling, you wanted a 33 tooth on the front, no 53 tooth on the front, and that's another car. Nearly killed me. Yeah, and the 28 on the rear, but now even pros don't use 28s very often. I'll leave for a second, it's getting busy and I've got to turn. Hey, welcome back. As I was saying about my cassette, there's a plane landing there. Can I capture it? Can't see my screen, so I don't know how good of a job I'm doing. Landed. As I was saying in the last part, I kind of want a bigger cassette, but that might be something I treat myself to when I manage to succeed on getting on universal credit, then I'll feel a bit more independent. I feel a bit bad constantly leaning on my best friend to look after me. They always say don't look the gift horse in the mouth, so I can't complain really. He's willing to help me, so I should be happy. But I want to get 32 on the back, but I know if I change cassette I'll probably need to change my front chain rings. There's a light coming. I'll need to change my front chain rings and my chain really, and have a complete new drivetrain, because my front chain rings are about 5 years old now and have done about 12,000 miles. I think they're due a change. They're starting to look sharp-toothed, so I don't think every time I put a new chain on it takes a while to start meshing. So I'm a bit reluctant to just change the cassette, so I need to wait till I've got like 100 quid. So, even though I've got that now, but I haven't had any money to my name for 2 years, so I'm a bit reluctant to spend it. I want to hold on to it in case we need it for rent or bills or something. I kind of think I need a new bottom bracket as well, because that'll be about 12,000 miles old. But that isn't too expensive to do, but I'll need a few more tools and time. 1 second, that car's coming in. I don't need a bigger cassette. I can just grind through the gears I've got, but it would be nice. I'm just happy my bike's running fairly smoothly at the minute. Pressed its ramp for ages. I'm loving my ratchet again. My bike was in really bad shape. When I got stuck 45 miles away from home, that's when I knew I needed to sort it out properly. But there's another car coming. At least I'm enjoying something again. My feet feel solid now. I'll have to see what they're like on a really long ride. I'm a bit unsure of them being so asymmetrical. I don't know if that's going to cause problems down the line, but going on my figures, it seems to be better. So I'll stick with it for now. Both feet for the first time in 2 years feel comfortable on the bike, so I can't really complain. Keep on looking over my shoulder like someone's following me. I'll leave you a bit further. I'm just rambling. I wanted this to be a short one, but they all end up being 15-20 minutes long, and no one's going to watch them. Not that I really want people to watch them, but I need to do something to get me out of my shell. maybe if people see the good and bad side of me, I'll feel more confident. I'll catch you a bit further, maybe one more part to this. Hello, welcome to the last part. I don't know if the last part recorded or not, because when I took my phone out of my pocket now, it's been recording for 22 minutes. So some of this might not make sense, but I'm feeling good on the bike now. My heart rate today has took a massive nosedive. The last 2 weeks I've been like at 160 beats per minute in zone 2, but today I'm in the 40s. So I don't know, something's definitely clicked today. Hopefully next week, with my bearing fixed, my headset bearing, I can have a good positive week on the bike, no problems. Really get accustomed to this bike fit and my feet in the position they're in now, and then I should be able to start training properly and doing some efforts and going longer distances. So if you've watched any of the last 2 weeks, I know they've been very personal and rambly, but hopefully starting from next week we can focus more on cycling. I doubt anyone's watching these, so it's doing me a world of good though, rambling to my phone and clearing my head well. So thanks anyone that's watching. I'll catch you next week.